Hi, my name is Arjun Vaidya and I'm the CEO of Dr. Vaidya's.
Hi, my name is Trisha Vaidya and I'm the COO of Dr. Vaidya's.
In this video, we're going to talk about some new work from home tips and tricks that we've been implementing that we think can be helpful for people across organizations. I think work from home is now the new normal, and for a lot of us, we would have to be implementing this at some point for a large period of time. So we've come up with 5 mantras for work from home that have really helped us get through this time. The first mantra that I'm going to talk about is feeling like you're at work. While you're at home, work time should be work time. So today you see us wearing our Dr. Vaidya's t-shirt. This is what we wear while we were going to office as well. And I think this makes us feel like we are at work. Sitting in pajamas or sitting in your home attire may not bring you the mindset of work. Similarly, while you're at home, it's important to segregate work time and home time. And while you're at work time, try to create a space in your home that feels like your mini office. The mindset is critical. And so what's really helpful for me is finding that space in my home, which is my table, keeping my water bottle as it was while I was in office. So whether it's at home or at work, the mindset is still working.
So I think the second thing I'm going to talk about is actually how do you manage your day and setting tangible task lists, right? So when you are in office, you have the luxury of being around people, constantly ideating with each other, discussing, I need this, I need that. It becomes a lot more tougher when you're all in different homes and places. So a few things that we've done is get individual people to come up with daily and weekly task lists. This is then monitored through tools such as Asana, where if, for example, we need to give a list of requirements to the designer, everyone is more mindful and aware about all the different aspects that the designer is already working on. Having regular catch-up sessions, so we do a lot of team meetings, some of them daily, some of them weekly. We stick to the same schedule of these meetings that we used to have during office hours when we were all in work. So I think these are very important to actually keep you set in goal that this is what I need to achieve today and this is how I'm going to do it. So setting tangible goals for the day and then actually accomplishing them.
The third thing I'm going to talk about is implementing those long-term projects. So while we're in the daily sort of hustle and bustle of our routine, there may be certain projects in our organization that we wanted to implement, but because of the sort of busyness and completing the operational work for the day, we were not able to do it. And so for us, long-term projects like improving the customer experience or the user experience on our website, taking on these long-term projects which we didn't have as much time to do while we were all at work in the hustle and bustle is a very important initiative we've taken on.
The fourth thing that we've done is actually upskilling our own knowledge at Dr. Vaidya's, right? So we started this work from home knowledge sessions, which is open to every single person across departments. We actually encourage people from all different departments to join in. So a few that we've had is how do you actually interview and hire the right candidate. Another one we've had is to actually decode a legal agreement and what are the points to be a lot more mindful of and what can the implications be. The third thing we've done is negotiating skills. So be it with a vendor, be it with a supplier, how do you actually negotiate and the power of negotiation. And the fourth one which we're actually conducting is about how do you create viral content. And we've got experts within our own group as well as external to actually come in and conduct these sessions. We've also done a little bit of like a team outing through Zoom where we did like an activity where everyone in the team actually got together, you got to see each other, and we did a bunch of games like scavenger hunt, etc. just to make everyone feel, united again.
The last thing that I'm going to talk about, the fifth mantra, is staying immunized. Because we run an Ayurvedic products company, for us, immunity is extremely important. And so implementing some simple Ayurvedic tips as Prime Minister Modi and the Ministry of Ayush protocol for building immunity has come out. Starting your day with haldi. Haldi with milk or haldi with hot water is an extremely important tip. Ensuring that you stay active while we're at home. Adopting a sedentary lifestyle can actually be very bad for immunity. And so practicing some amount of physical activity, whether it's yoga or a little bit of exercise, is extremely important. And the third thing I'm going to talk about is eating healthy. While we may be faced with cravings, pangs of hunger, eating fresh fruit, vegetables, and as fresh and clean as possible is extremely important for our immunity. For us at Dr. Vaidya's, we wish you all the best. We wish all of you safety and health. Stay healthy and stay immunized.
Thank you.
Everyone, we've all found ourselves adapting to a new world in the last couple of weeks or months, if I may say. One of the biggest change for all working professionals has been the concept of work from home. What used to be an exception at one point of time has really become a norm today. Over the last couple of weeks, I've realized there are a couple of tips or habits, if imbibed in your day-to-day activity, can actually help you boost your productivity even during these unprecedented times. For example, the mental association that you make between work and office can actually make you more productive. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? It simply means that when working from home, do all the things that you would normally do when you prepare yourself for office. Even if it's something as basic as getting ready before you even start working from home, or having a specific area or a designated workspace for your day-to-day office hours, or maintaining a calendar of things to do on a daily basis. When you're working from home, you're really your own personal manager, and to stay on schedule, segment what you'll do and when during the course of the day. This structure will help keep you focused and productive. Working from home might not be what you planned for, but you can make the most of it. There are times when you are likely to get demoralized or demotivated. It's bound to happen sometimes. Just take that moment off and pat yourself on the back for everything that you've been able to accomplish, even if there were some speed bumps all the way. Create a happy space for yourself, and remember that we are all in this together. Thank you.
Morning to all of you. We are in 46th day of lockdown. Most of us are working from home. My topic is how I handle this period. Now let me explain to begin with. I treat this as good as going to office. So my routine permits me to get up 4:30 in the morning, and I find enough time to do my normal routine of yoga, meditation, pranayam, morning walk, and gym. Then I get ready by 8 o'clock, and say around 9 o'clock I take breakfast and open my office from 9:30 to 6. While I start the office, I review what is to be done throughout the day, and then from 10 to 12 I have 2 video conference calls with my office colleagues where we review what happened yesterday, and if some of us have talked to some business people in our group, then we also review and update ourselves. Since we are responsible for investor relations and sustainability, we also take proactive action to see how important shareholders should be kept informed. For an example, Wellington, we approach them and brief them. And we also have been always feeling that environment, social governance issues are very, very relevant to the group. And now we find that group has been doing a lot of things. We have captured those, and we will see that better publicity is given to all of them. And this is how day passes with the help of technology. And earlier, you see, I used to think roti kapda makan is enough, but now I also find that roti kapda makan and 4G, all of them are essential. And 4G has made our lives much simpler and better. Like say, I participated in World Digital Summit about 3 weeks back, where 1 lakh participants were there, several hundred speakers were there. Then last week I have participated in Ramdev Agarwal, chairman of Motilal Oswal's conference, and 31,000 CS attended that. Then last week I attended Warren Buffett AGM, which is normally a very interesting event. And I find that only Warren Buffett and one of his vice chairman, Greg, was on the stage, and everything was lively conducted. In addition to office work, I also picked up what are my best ikigais, and taking in cue from there, I have opted to spend half an hour on Bhagavad Gita. I listen every day. Jaya Rao, who has worked in corporate world for 8 years, and she is microbiologist. She speaks well, and I understand her teachings are very, very relevant to all of us. And in addition to that, I find time to have book reading or participating in some of the events. Then also find time to go to app like Udemy and then see if I want to improve my soft skills, I can do that. So I personally think lockdown is there, but we are definitely not knocked down, and we also can experience life of simple minimalism. Then we also understand and we can celebrate our imperfection because we are chairman to doorman. And entire day I have divided into 4 parts: mindset, movement, nutrition, and recovery. Recovery means I sleep well, nutrition means I take care of my food habits because I know that what goes to lips comes to hips. Thank you. I hope this will help everyone.